Imagine walking into a home after doing 10 days of a simple paint job where you also were doing touch-ups where required, and all the touch-up times were not enough. Now this is very minimal compared to what really took place. Welcome back to Behind the Walls with Titus General Contractor. My name is Jude Titus and I'm a licensed general contractor in the state of Maryland. When I walked in, the homeowner said, "Not to be alarmed, I just have a few questions." So imagine those Post-it notes all over every single wall, every inch of the wall almost became wallpaper. So as I walked around, I quickly realized that what I was looking at had nothing to do with the paint job. What we were being asked to do was to actually restore the wall to perfection. And that is not possible, not even in $1 million home. We're now 3 months into trying to appease and satisfy this client, but then I quickly realized 3 months later that I think that ship was sailed. It had sailed because we seemed to, every time we corrected rounds and rounds of punch lists, the goalpost kept moving. You could actually see the blocking strips from one end to the other. That we didn't install the drywall. The drywall was installed 20-something years ago. And so as the house settled, and I guess it wasn't properly sanded from day one, it created a situation where the paint color that she chose to that time and the sheen, we went from flat paint to satin. Okay, so satin and sheens, they reveal a lot more. They're a lot more revealing. So I realized that the paint didn't create the conditions were already there. And this is something that homeowners often don't realize. A standard paint job involves standard wall preparation, addressing cracks in the wall, hairline cracks from settlement or otherwise, nail pops that bulge out, will crack it and then spackle it and make it smooth. Things of that nature, things that are from wear and tear of the home, but not anything to do with where deeper concerns where if you've painted the home several times and you didn't clean your roller properly, it's going to leave a couple of specks here and there. That's basically normal. So you're not going to get a smooth wall. Never. And that wasn't paint work anymore. That became drywall finish work. Those are two completely different scopes of work. Out of professional courtesy, we went ahead and handled some of the small issues that popped up, some of the small imperfections. But the majority of the notes identified a situation that was existing far beyond when I came into play, before I even touched her walls. This moment illustrates something important in construction. Sometimes conflict on a job isn't caused by bad work. It's caused by mismatched expectations. When the scope is misunderstood, it suddenly makes every detail seem as if it was a mistake. And when the structure is already fragile, like we discussed in episode 1, started with the contract that was altered created leverage for the client. Makes situations like this become harder to deal with. And the situation escalated beyond what the contract structure could support. From my perspective as the contractor, the situation had eventually moved beyond a normal punch list concern to a level of dispute that I totally disagreed with. Hit subscribe so you don't miss episode 3. And remember, assess the structure, understand the behavior, and I'll see you on the next episode.